All right, here we go. A Sacred Saturday computer game staple. So I do this if when I have a game and I've kind of made progress in it, I've completed it or decided I'm not going to complete it. I kind of assess it as it's a Sacred Saturday game or Sacred Saturday game staple. So now that I have finished Nancy Drew's Sea of Darkness, which I have played multiple times, I've played primarily in the 2010s decade and 2020s decade. I'm going to cover it with a kind of a now that I've finished it kind of view. So this is a Sacred Saturday computer game staple, Nancy Drew Sea of Darkness 2015 game. Today is Tuesday, 3 June 2025. I finished it for the first time this past Saturday, Saturday 31 May 2025. And this is what once I load the game, I press on, and this is, so there's new game, load game, tutorial settings, extras, more ND, which stands for Nancy Drew, and then quit. And I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and I greatly enjoyed it. And Sacred Saturday, the game, and the Sacred Saturday tradition is one I started as a preteen and continue on as I am able. It is a Saturday I dedicate to balanced eating and concentrated / ritualized computer game playing. Okay, so the game is about this ship that crashes, and there's two business partners kind of working on the ship, and one of the business partners goes missing. And so it brings in the business partner brings in Nancy Drew to find the guy that went missing. And then there's a cultural center and a person in charge of that, a townsman who's kind of like really about carrying on Icelandic culture. And then there's the significant other of the man who went missing. And so she kind of interacts with each of these characters. She has a phone, and she has her boyfriend, Ned Dickerson, that can call, can take pictures with the phone. There's notes, there's a bunch of different places to go and things to do and explore. And I highlighted sketches and tokens as a storyline for my YouTubing this past time through, but there's other stuff as well. There's a lot of, I'd say it's a numbers heavy on the puzzles this time through, and also vocabulary heavy. So they do bring in Icelandic terminology in more than one setting, or nautical terminology, because it's about a big wooden ship that's important to this town. So it's set in Skipbrot, Iceland. And so there's a nautical theme to some of the puzzles as well. And yes, and then so I chose to highlight it in this form because it is currently the only game I have installed on this computer. So this is my 2011 MacBook Pro laptop with built-in CD/DVD slot. And so this coming Saturday that may change, and I'm gonna try and install a game or two depending on how it goes, and if I have the second game kind of thing. And so I was like, currently this is the only one on this computer, so I wanted to highlight this instead of its package, like its container, because it's unique to this at this point in time. And yeah, so this is staple also means in this context I could replay this game since it's installed on a computer I use / have access to. So it's also a unique one. So I might install another one on this computer this coming Saturday, which is Saturday, 7 June 2025. My goal / intent is to at least attempt to install it. And then the last note before I go is I had talked about potentially proposing to a man with a fold-up card. So that's like if there's two note cards, you lift the top one up and then there's a message on the inside. And I was like, so if we treat this as the top of the folding top card, I was like thinking through the proposal even more. I was like, just hang it on the top, so it has the person's name, and so they pick it up, and then on the inside says, will you marry me? This card might go into a YouTube proposal, marriage proposal via a YouTube video. So we'll see where it ends up with the person's name. Does it end up somewhere? But I was I was thinking through that. I was like, I could like put the card on the top of the computer while they're playing, so it's their name on the front and their message. I thought it was cute. Okay, so anyway, that's a Sacred Saturday computer game staple, Nancy Drew Sea of Darkness 2015 game.